Hello there, welcome back to Brilliant Minds. Today we're going to talk about a truly remarkable person, Emmeline Pankhurst, the girl who changed the world for women. Our story begins a long time ago in a busy city called Manchester in England. It was the year 1858. The world was very different from today. Back then, girls and women didn't have the same rights as boys and men. They couldn't vote. They couldn't become politicians. Many people even believed women shouldn't work outside the home. But little Emmeline saw that this wasn't fair. She listened closely to her parents, who believed that women deserved better. Her mother often took her to meetings where people spoke about change and fairness. Emmeline loved those meetings. They lit a fire inside her heart, a fire that said, "I must help make the world better." As Emmeline grew older, she realized that talking about change wasn't enough. Action was needed. She married a kind man named Richard Pankhurst. He believed in women's rights just as much as she did. Together, they dreamed of a future where women could vote, a future where women could help shape the laws that ruled their lives. But life wasn't easy. Many people laughed at the idea of women voting. They said, "Women don't understand politics." But Emmeline knew better. She knew women were just as smart, just as brave, and just as important as men. In 1903, Emmeline decided it was time to act. She started a group called the Women's Social and Political Union. It was known as the WSPU. Their motto was simple but powerful: deeds, not words. The women of the WSPU were called the suffragettes. They marched through the streets, waving banners high. They gave speeches that made crowds cheer. Sometimes they even chained themselves to railings outside important buildings so people would notice them. Some thought they were causing too much trouble. Some said they should stop. But Emmeline believed that to make big changes, you sometimes have to be bold. Because of her courage, Emmeline was arrested many times. She spent days and nights in prison. But she never gave up. Every time she came out, she stood even stronger. More women joined her cause every day. The suffragettes faced many hard days. They were insulted. They were hurt. But they never stopped believing. They were fighting for a better future. Finally, after years of determination, the world began to change. In 1918, a new law was passed. Women over the age of 30 were finally allowed to vote. It was a huge step forward. A few years later, women gained the same voting rights as men. Emmeline didn't live much longer after that, but she passed away knowing that she had changed the world forever. Today, we remember Emmeline Pankhurst as a true hero. She showed that one voice, when brave enough, can echo across history. Thank you for joining us today. Always remember, even the smallest voice can make a mighty roar when it speaks up for what is right. Until next time, goodbye.